they judge. Still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you battered and big. Lose a win, got a hold of your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money never meant much.
It's a typically clear and beautiful day in San Diego as we get set for afternoon baseball from Petco Park. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the San Diego Padres. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys with big power arms. Velo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
Stay tuned for Padres baseball. Next on the show, Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He will lead this one off today.
Fowler.
Now here's the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And it's 1-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So one out and nobody aboard, and that brings up Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Up next, third, Jared Walsh.
The first baseman, Jared Walsh.
First offering. 0-1 the count. Fouled away.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Now that's popped up. Hosmer is right there. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Shohei Ohtani is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4, When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside. Count is 2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And in steps Manny Machado as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he fouls this one off. Tatis stands at second with no outs. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead to count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Strike called, now the throw down. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So here's Will Myers. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, and lip reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Now the 1-0. He's taken strike one.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Anthony Rendon as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. There aren't many vets in the league that can still generate the kind of velocity we've been seeing from him. How uncommon is it to see a guy of his vintage still lighting up the radar gun?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Coming in is Myers. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Boy, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Row. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch on the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
So Joe Adell bats now, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Hit to third. One there. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
That's good. The catcher, number 43.
And now in the box, Max Stassi. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the first offering.
Ball.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-2.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The next 3-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Angels go quietly there. It remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
Now here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout comes on now, and he has it one down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
At the plate now is Victor Caratini as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Nope, outside.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, that's a nice job of it right there.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. Grisham is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has a potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball in.
Just inside. Not by much. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Trent Grisham becomes out number 2 this inning.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Breaking ball chopped foul off to the left side, and he's behind now 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs. He's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
At the plate now, Yu Darvish, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Acá arriba no llego.
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Luis Rengifo.
First pitch on its way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now. pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Fouled off. The next 0-2.
Ball, that's inside.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Tatis is there for route number 1. So now to the plate, David Fletcher. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now a little looper down the left field line. Machado ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The pitcher, number 17.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Manny Machado now, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Trout. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Next up is Jake Cronenworth. Now the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler.
And now a pitch on the way. And right into the shift. Hosmer has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First offering. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Angels so far. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Jared Walsh. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Now the 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Will Myers.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Will Myers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
In the air, down the line in left. Adele is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Now one down with the bases empty. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. The pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The catcher, number
Next
17.
to hit, Victor Caratini. He singled in his first AB. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike two.
1-1 the count. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Tapped up the first baseline. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he fouls this one off.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adele. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box, Max Stassi. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Popped him up. Hosmer is there for it. And that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. So now into the box is Trent Grisham. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Up next,
one out, base is empty, and that brings up Adam Frazier. First pitch on the way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. 2 down, no one on base. And the pitcher bats next. That'll be Yu Darvish. First pitch of the AB on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 1 and the Angels nothing. So here is Luis Rengifo to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell him get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
He got him on his front foot. It's 0-2. A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, David Fletcher. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Myers is under it. 2 down. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now the first pitch. Tatis swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". Is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping in is Manny Machado. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And now the first pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the base on that one. But somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Stepping in now, Jake Cronenworth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Machado takes his lead at third with one away. Popped him up. Stassi shading to his right. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The left fielder, number 5.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy...
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. Two-run home run off the bat of Will Myers. And the Friars have moved out in front, 3-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Now batting, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit
number
more.
17
on his stuff.
Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 San Diego. 7th inning ready to roll. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dexter Fowler.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
From the stretch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lifted in the air out to right. Tatis will wait on it. 1 down. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th. And that brings up Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Myers looking up. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, and the Angels have made it a 3-1 ball game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Up next for the Angels, the first baseman.
Into the box, Jared Walsh. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Angels strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Padres 3 and the Angels 1. Last half of the seventh here, and that brings up Trent.
For the Padres, the
Alex
center
Cobb
fielder
gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 38, Alex Cobb.
Now the first pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Ball two.
And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. Chopped on the ground to first, scooped up, and there's one down now.
Up next to the Padres.
So here's Adam Frazier, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Frazier.
Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner towards second. And there are 2 away now. Jurickson Profar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Cobb's ready. Here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, as the lead remains 3-1. Daniel Hudson is summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 18, Daniel Hudson.
Ready to begin the 8th, and sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell.
Number 7, Joe Adell.
Now here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And that misses 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3 and 2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box now, Max Stassi. Popped him up. Frazier is calling for it. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in once again is Luis Rengifo. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. The pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line in right as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
At the plate now, David Fletcher, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. Caratini will put this one away, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Padres 3 and the Angels 2. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ball
2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 13.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's got 5 base hits and 26 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. ground ball right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 9.
So next to bat will be Jake Cronenworth. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Cobb looks in. Here comes the first pitch. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 0-2 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. Doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Cronenworth, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready on 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
A runner on first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 left for San Diego. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Mark.
Justin Upton will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he looks at a pulled strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dexter Fowler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as they'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. They're going to work on getting that tying run home from second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Now it'll be Jared Walsh. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Yep, that ball went out.
The set and the 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Angels down to their last strike. And it's fouled away. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they work deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yu Darvish gets the W on the mound, so that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious
money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace, step on the deck. Playing it cool, wipe out